Well, hello, and welcome to volume 359. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Yes, it has been a while since I've recorded and put up a video. First thing you'll notice right off the bat, there's a little more of me than there was in the last video. Um, I'll get to that in just a minute. But I have not put a video up for a while. I've been busy. Life is good. I've been doing a ton of volunteer work through my church, all kinds of Bible study. Been spending as much time as I possibly can out in nature, enjoying my boat, enjoying being out in the desert, hanging out with friends, just having a good time. And so I haven't been doing the video thing. And to tell you honestly, I haven't been focusing on the cancer that much. Um, just kind of living life. So I apologize. I thank you. I profusely thank you for the messages I've received saying, "Hey, are you okay? What's going on?" And I know I've scared you a couple times in the past, but no, I'm okay. I'm just busy living life. I didn't have much to update you on, and so I just left my oncologist's office, and I did a CT scan that looked good other than a little, the my liver's getting fatty again. Years ago it was I had a fatty liver and I took care of that. Got lost a bunch of weight and got that under control. Unfortunately, I have put weight back on. Um, I'll get to that in a second. I'll finish up the visit today with my oncologist, but everything else looks good. All my numbers are good. My blood pressure is good. My pulse is excellent. Um, Everything else doing great. So the CT scan looks good. They did a bone scan on me, and that came back unremarkable. So for not too many times in my life am I happy to be unremarkable, but that's one of them. The only thing that they noticed, the only difference was the cracked ribs from when I fell off the ladder last year in December. So good news all the way around. PSA still undetectable. My testosterone is in the basement, barely registering, which is good for fighting the cancer, bad for everything else. So here's the deal with the weight gain. As a lot of you know, I did carnivore for well over a year, and I lost 65 pounds. Did really good. Not going to lie to you, it is a difficult way to survive eating wise. I enjoy eating, always have. And with carnivore, it gets old real quick. I did the best I could, did an awesome job. A year ago, let's see, well, coming up on a year, November will be a year. I made a conscious decision that I was going to eat more normal during the holidays. And yeah, so found out that I cured none of my overeating habits at all. Um, all I had done was, caloric deficiency and eating whole foods as opposed to eating fast food and stuff. So I lost a lot of weight. Now I've made a conscious effort to try and lose that weight. I'm actually down 5 pounds, but it's taken over a month just to lose those 5 pounds. So I am eating better. I'm eating less carbs. I'm not going crazy and going full on carnivore this time. So I'm doing, I guess you would call it ketovore. Um, and I think it's going to be okay. I apologize for the lighting in here. The clouds are burning off here in Huntington Beach, so the sun gets brighter and dimmer behind me, and it's changing the. See, there it goes, starting to get a little darker. That's because the clouds are moving and the fog's burning off. So I humbly apologize for the weather. I have no control over that. So eating habits have changed. I'm doing better. It's going to take a little longer to lose this weight this time. In addition to that, not having testosterone shuts down your metabolism. So unfortunately, when I was younger, or not unfortunately, but unfortunately now compared to when I was younger, my metabolism was crazy. I mean, I could go into calorie deficit and lose a ton of weight fast. It was very easy for me to do. It is not easy to do now. Not having testosterone in my body, the estrogen takes over, and the estrogen wants to hold on to every single pound that's in my body, every carb that I put in there. So that is going to be one of my main focuses right now is getting my body healthier. The cancer is under control. It's still there. It's asleep. Oncologist said today that no idea could spend the rest of my life being non-detectable. We don't know. It could wake up at any point. He did say though that he will not take me off the Lupron. So I've asked him every time I go in because the Lupron is uh, not destroying my quality of life, but it is certainly not helping. The fatigue is undescribable. Sleep for 7 or 8 hours, I get up 2 or 3 hours later, I'm ready for a nap again. It makes it difficult to get stuff done. It also has gotten to the point where it affects my motivation. So I have quite a few days where I don't feel like getting out of bed. I do it because, otherwise the alternative sucks. But it makes it difficult to get things done. The procrastination sets in, and I end up pushing things out that I shouldn't push out. So it's a domino effect. And it's not good. So I've been praying really hard on it and doing what I can, and I think I'm starting to get a handle on it. I think it's going to be good. Like I said, I have a lot of things that I help out with through the church. That keeps me busy. I'm trying to do as many things as I can with friends and family. That keeps me busy. Um, Lord knows, if you saw my garage, you'd know I have plenty of things to keep me busy. I've got to get that straightened out. Um, but at any rate, that's where I'm sitting. Health wise, I'm doing good. Mentally, I could be better, but that's just because it's been 6 years of dealing with the Lupron. And it does get to you sometimes. So I'm in a little bit of a valley right now, but I'm going to be fine. I'm going to pull myself out of it. Actually, that's not even true. I'm not going to pull myself out of it. God's going to pull me out of it. I've been praying real hard. Um, I've been talking to a lot of my cancer buddies. I was so blessed to be able to be with three of the guys from my Wednesday afternoon support group that I'm at. And we just, hung together, went down and had dinner. They were out here for a conference. And it's those kind of things that keep you going, to be able to hang with guys who understand what you're trying to tell them. I would assume that to people that don't have cancer, that aren't on Lupron, when I tell them what's going on, I must sound like the world's biggest whiner. Yeah, my joints hurt, my muscles hurt. Pain is just a normal thing for me every day. Get used to it. Fatigue. Oh, I'm tired again. That's got to sound so whiny and so complainy to other people. But guys that are fighting prostate cancer, especially those that are on ADT, they get it. They understand what that's like. So I think it's maybe more productive for me to complain to them. And very rarely will I answer the question, how are you doing with, well, you know what, a lot of pain today, blah, blah, blah. It's just easier to say, hey, I'm fantastic. I'm blessed. I'm alive. How could I complain? 4 years ago, that wasn't going to be the case. They were saying, hey, you're done. Nothing we can do about it. And yet here I am. Lord's not done with me yet. So anyways, that's where we're at. Please don't worry about me. Please continue to pray. I really, really, really appreciate those prayers. And maybe look for some videos coming up. I've been thinking about doing an interview thing. There are so many guys out there that I'm friends with that have been through so many different paths with prostate cancer. So I'd like to interview them and get it onto my channel here. And then, hopefully, and in the title, we'll put what kind of road they've taken. And hopefully that will, if somebody's new to prostate cancer, they look and go, oh my gosh, this guy got diagnosed with the same thing I did, or he's got the same treatment I'm thinking about getting, and maybe, provide some help that way. Because I don't want to ignore the channel at all. I've appreciated you guys' support and, following my journey so much. There's just not that much to tell you about right now. But please know that, I thank God every day for you guys and for all of the prayers and positive energy that put out into the universe for me. I really do appreciate it. Oh, one more thing too. The hair's starting to grow back. We'll let it go. I've given up on the beard. It's never going to grow back. And this is the best I can do as a 70s porn stash. But we'll see how the hair works out. But at any rate, please know I love you all. I am so blessed to have you in my life. And I'll try not to make it quite as long, but I will see you on the next video.